Brandon, and today I'm back at it again today with a follow-up to the brand I've been talking about recently, and that is the Hairbond brand. And today I'm going to be talking about the Mattifier. Now, this is called a professional hair cement. The hold strength is 5 out of 5. The description on the back says the Mattifier creates spectacular hairstyles with an intense and powerful hold, leaving hair with an extremely dry matte finish. Perfect for short textured styles and a reworkable effect. Allows you to twist and sculpt any style. And it says the scent is a fruity cherry fragrance. So right off the bat I can say, because I've let another friend with short hair use this works extremely well with like short kind of mohawky side parts, or just like the classic men's faux hawk, stuff like that. From what I've seen, this works really good. If you put it in dry, it's will do a matte finish that will last the whole entire day. So I can say that this really excels from what I've seen with the shorter style. However, the way that I use it, it also excels as well. And it acts like a gel type, but easier to use. So let's get into it. First and foremost, I have my hair damp like I usually do. I find that just creams, matte pastes, all sorts of different stuff, everything except for pretty much oil-based or stuff with oil-based like petroleum and stuff in it, works a lot better with damp hair. So you can see in here it's kind of like just a brown type looking product. And the scent on this is kind of like a sweet cherry. I like it, but it doesn't, the thing I like about this brand in general is that it's not super strong. You'll smell it in your hair, but it doesn't last, like, it's not intense, you know what I mean? Also, another thing I like about this is that although this is on the smaller side, you don't have to use a lot. So like here, I'll show you, I'm gonna scoop off this little, I'm gonna use this much. Also, I do have a little bit more in my hair, but I only use 2 small scoops like this. I kind of started using this morning. I thought to myself, I should do a review of it. Break down, it takes a little bit of pressure, but you can see right here that it goes away completely. Also, if you put more in your hands, it will completely go away, leaving about 10% left. So, application with this stuff in dry hair, I feel like personally it's gonna be some tugging and pulling. In wet hair, or damp hair I should say, you can feel it. There is some tug and pull. You can see, it's kind of hard to tell, but there's a hair there. So breakdown, it feels thicker in your hands. Application outside of wet hair or damp hair, it's going to feel like some tug and pull, because I got some dry spots back here and I can definitely feel it when I'm putting it in. So for this stuff, I'm going to use my Denman brush and I'm going to slick it all the way back. And slicking, at least with the damp hair, is really easy. You can see it's going back. Feels really thick in the hair, but the thing that I like about this and most of these Hairbond products is when you apply it with damp hair and let it dry, it feels lightweight in the hair, and the Mattifier is no exception to that. You can see too, when I'm pulling this back, you can already kind of see my part starting to form, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. But let's see if I can get it on the first try. Hey, look at that. I mean, I've seen worse. But yeah, so you know, slicking this stuff back is easy in damper hair, and you can see I'm styling with it too. It feels like putting the comb through it, it feels like there's something definitely slick in my slick and thick in the comb, but you can see I'm getting like really good definition. And what this will do after I kind of comb all this is it'll stay wherever I leave it for the rest of the day, for the most part. I find that this endurance tapers off about 80% of the way through the day. I would say that the hold is a 5 out of 5. Once my hair dries, it's gonna dry like this. I can get like a nice kind of bulbous pomp with this using the Afro pick. You can see it's nice and round, and I'll lock in the sides with the comb. Now, one thing with this, if you're looking for more of kind of like a textured sides instead of like slicking them down super tight like I do, what you can do is you can get a brush like this, And what this type of brush is, it's like, I forget what these are called exactly. This says it's a wet and dry brush. But I feel like with this, when you're combing it, unlike a Denman, it kind of, you can see it kind of does like a thicker, almost more textured look. So if you're looking for something like that and you don't want like a really tight look, which I feel like with these matte products, and more cream type stuff, it looks better. Like on the sides, you can see like looks a little bit looser, but it'll hold that using a brush like this, but it'll hold this look all day for the most part. And really, I don't have many issues with it, at least when I use it this way. So overall, what do I think about the Hairbond Mattifier hair cement? Do I think it's like cement? Well, it has, at least to me, it feels like it has cement-like hold. However, to me, when it dries, you'll get a really nice matte look. I mean, already right now you can tell that my hair is starting to look a little bit matte, even for how dark it is. But about 10 minutes or going out into the heat, you'll get a nice matte look. It'll hold the whole entire day. You can also run a brush through the sides or a comb or whatever after it dries, and it'll give it a more textured look and it'll look a little bit more matte. But to me, I feel like it has all of the good qualities of a high holding matte product, without a lot of the bad ones, with the exception of it being a little bit harder to break down and a little bit harder to apply for dry hair. But overall, I actually really like this one a lot. I think that this is my favorite so far because you get all the effects of something like that's really strong holding in your hair without you know, the negative side effects where it feels like your hair is absolutely getting ripped out. You can still, some of these really heavier products that are like matte products, it's even hard to apply to damp hair, but this stuff works just fine in damp hair, and it'll hold this style for the majority of the day, which is nice because I don't really have much time to mess around once I'm at work. I can't restyle as much as I used to, so now I'm just like boom and boom. So overall, what would I give the Mattifier Professional Hair Cement? Well, I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. I think that this is a great product. I think this is a great matte product. I think that this works really good with short hair. I think it works really good with like medium style hair. There's one of those loud ass trucks I was telling you about. If you watch my other reviews, I'm always telling you there's some yee ass truck flying down the street making loud noises when I'm trying to record, only when I'm trying to record. Anyways, I think that this works really good with medium to longer length hair, not really long hair, although you could use it, but I feel like at that point you'd have to use more than you would need. And then since these are on the smaller side, it would kind of be defeating the purpose. But small or short length hair, short to medium, medium hair, and medium to long, I think that this is great. You don't have to use a lot. It goes a long way and it'll hold for most of the day. The scent is nice. The application is pretty easy. Like you saw, I did it really quick, and in the morning when I'm using this stuff, I can put it in and be done in less than like 3 to 4 minutes. So anyways, yeah, if you guys have tried this stuff, let me know what you think. If you have any if you have any other questions, feel free to put them in the comment section below, and let me know what you think. And also, one other thing I wanted to add, like a lot of the Hairbond, I always want to say Hairbond Tribe, but a lot of the Hairbond products, they're from the United Kingdom, but you can get them on Amazon. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can get these pretty easily in the US. So anyways, guys, that's all I got to say.